Hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the space. Thank you so much for waiting. I apologize for a little delay. I had to re-download my Zoom app on my computer. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Alesiana Ra, and it is my true joy and deep honor to share this time and space with you and share with you my love for the practice that completely changed my life into before and after. And in a way, even deeper devotion and forever confirming, remembering that the whole purpose of it all is, of course, love. As cliche or maybe even cheesy it might sound, it is the case. So this is going to be the topic of our today's journey of how to arrive into such a cohesive, natural, truly, like a ripening place, kind of like a flower when it's blossoming at its own pace, not because you push it harshly, not because you say you should be disciplined or you should do better, but you're actually creating a loving environment for it that is so nourishing, so attuned to what it's need, that very naturally it just opens up. And in order to create this kind of environment, it requires true love. True love, first of all, for ourselves, for our deepest innocence that every single human being carries within. And of course, from that space, we can share much more love with everyone around us. So this is going to be the topic, and I will unravel it a little bit more, and then we will go with you into the practice itself. For those of you that may be joining for the first time, we will experience a bit of Kundalini yoga. And this is a really mystical technology. I will tell a little bit more about it in about 10 minutes, but ultimately it's a practice that deeply opens up your body, your breathing, and most importantly, your consciousness and your heart in such a way that you start expanding and feeling, again, more so remembering that you are love in human form. And this is a very mystical technology that for many years have been kept in secret and only shared from teachers to students through a very strict initiation process. And it was done so, I guess, for a reason, because they didn't want just anyone to have access to it, because they thought people can be irresponsible with this mystical life force, Kundalini, that can awaken in our body. And yet, as we all notice, we're living at unprecedented time when a lot of things are simultaneously collapsing on the planet. And I don't think it's a coincidence that also a lot of mystical teachings now becoming revealed, because a lot of teachers and lineages realize that actually we need all hands on deck right now. And we need to support as many people as possible at all levels, at all capacities of receive information, and just trust and hope that everyone will do their best. Everyone will receive what they're ready to receive, and maybe we will experience in our lifetime actually collective awakening and collective expansion of who we really are. So this is going to be our practice, and then after that you will be invited to maybe share your experience. Most likely you will have some profound insights, some aha moments, maybe even mystical physical experiences in the form of goosebumps, waves of the energy, feeling exhilarated, or maybe having a really good cry that you haven't had for a long time, or just a final aha moment of where are you ready to forgive yourself and finally give yourself a proper chunk of good old compassion. So this is going to be the adventure. And before we dive in all of these layers of our journey, I would love to hear from all of you guys. So please do share in our chat box how you're feeling, where you're coming from, and what is this about this webinar, or maybe the title or the theme, or if some of you already know me, what is that about exactly today's gathering here now that invited you to come and join us? And on the top of it, if there's something within you that is like a request or hope, or you wish to transmute or expand into, or maybe to let go of, speak it into the space. And I truly welcome you to dare greatly and say it with as high level of honesty and courage and audacity as possible. Because right now we're co-creating the field together, and then we will work with that energy as we will start expanding, and every word that you will use, I will weave into the transmission, into the activation. So the more and more precisely you share what is this you would like to activate and why you're here, the high chance you will exactly receive that. So, as they say, ask and you shall receive. Knock at the door, it will be open. So, this is the time. Go for it. This is our little intro. Hello, Sharon Circle. There's 71 of us in a room, which is really profound, guys. It's a big group, it's a big energy. And I also just want to say, something mystical happens when a lot of us come together. Truly, it's and even we could say, oh, we're in a Zoom room, we're all in our parts of the world. And by the way, guys, for those of you that don't have your camera turned on, I do welcome you warmly, lovingly, with all of the courage and playfulness to turn on your cameras and truly join the circle. And I know in the beginning it may feel a little intimidating, maybe, or you feel shy, you say, oh, I look like a mess, and my house is a mess, or whatever could be the story. But truly, I welcome you to turn on the cameras, come here, you already are here. So let your presence be known. And this is the beginning of deep self-love and deep self-honoring, and say, you know what? I love myself for who I am. I accept myself in my totality. I accept myself in my mess, in my being put together and not put together, whatever that even means, So please join us here, and I'll start gently reading your comments. I may not read them absolutely everyone, but I will try to read as many as possible out loud, so then we can feel the energy together. So beautiful. Hi, Ella from UK. Welcome. Hi, Ness. So happy to see you here. And Ness is one of my previous students in one of the trainings for women. Rhonda from Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, right? PA. Welcome, Rhonda. Lorraine, hello, I'm from France. I am enthusiastic and curious to follow guidance and not doing it alone. Kundalini is powerful. Yes, it is, truly. Nick from Portugal, I'm looking to expand my love for myself. I believe this has led to many blockages in my life. Yep, that truly is, it sounds so basic, like self-love. It's almost like too repetitive to say, and yet ain't that the truth? Anytime we self-betray ourselves or don't listen to ourselves, it happens when we don't yet love a part of ourselves that want to express something, or vice versa, don't want to engage into something. So it comes from that deep honor of ourselves. Larissa from Manitoba, Canada. I saw the invitation for the ceremony in my email, and it was divine alignment. It always like that. Everything said yes, and this is for you. Yes, it is for you, beauty. I'm feeling very open, light, and very much in childlike wonderment energy I can feel. Beautiful, beautiful. Welcome, Larissa. Felix, excited, Sweden, future's fantastic. Yes! Unconditional self-love, release shame, release sexual traumas, pleasure. Boom. I love that. Thank you so much, Felix. Edel from Derry in Ireland, here to feel supported in my ongoing self-love journey to bring to those around me and what is needed. Yes. Thank you so much, Adele. Laura from Croatia, I would like to enrich in the knowledge of both my mental and my spinal health. Beautiful. Amazing. Yes, we will unravel some of it today for sure. Elizabeth, I learned to embody love. This will help in me in being love. Your sessions are truly magical. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Love from Oslo, Norway. Oh my goodness, guys, you're from every country. Isn't it amazing how we just come together in one point? And I'm here in Bali and it's 10 p.m. in Indonesia. Debbie, I would love to receive self-acceptance, nourishment, and comfort. Thank you. Beautiful. Welcome, beauty. Mariana from Slovakia. Hi, Mariana. Ines, I'm Alesiana from last year's summer. Kundalini yoga changed my life a lot. It's a big kick. Yes, it is. And it's good for you. Mariana, I'm from Kilkenny and Ireland. I love Kundalini and felt drawn to come today and take some time for self-care. Beautiful. Yes. Amazing. Philip, I'm from Sligo, Ireland. Wow, a lot of guys from Ireland. Epic. I love that land. I've never been there, but I keep meeting so many true mystics, druids, in its pure sense lately. A lot of people from Ireland, actually in Bali and also in New York. So interesting. And courage in the word is the way to nurture our combined potential. What a wonderful day. Yes. Beautiful. Larissa, I have been working on myself for 7 years now and looking forward to receiving whatever is meant for me today with love and with grace. Yes, beautiful, Larissa. Luca, hi dear, so good to see you here. Luca's been in my 3 trainings already. Was about to start the daily practice, then I saw the email and joined. Don't have a camera on mic today. It's okay, I remember and I feel you, Luca. Is my camera on? I hope it is, Idal. Let's keep going. I'm just gonna keep reading for now. 2 more minutes and then we will start. Enter now portal. Gabrielle from Amsterdam, Netherlands, here out of curiosity, embracing to receive my inner knowledge, abundance, surrender to the flow, balanced feminine and masculine. Yes, this is actually what Kundalini yoga is about. It's like it's breath in, feminine, breath out, masculine. And where they meet, in the pauses in between or in the heart, upper chakra is considered to be masculine, inner chakra considered to be feminine. They meet in the heart and actually balance each other. The same with yin and yang. This is a true balance of life that we start sensing when we move the energy. Azava from France, I wish to embody more of my true self within my body and structure. Yes, beautiful. Message sent before joining the meeting. Amazing, amazing. Stephanie, I'm from Portugal and my main purpose is to de-block my fears. Amazing. Welcome. Francisco from France. Hello from Norway. Greetings from California. Arriving with curiosity. Amazing. You guys are so open and curious. This is actually such a good place to be. It's amazing. I joined as I have felt very disconnected from mine or any energy for a long time. Therapy does not really help for that, does not reach my core. Yep. Because it needs to work with your energy body, not just mental body. So it's gonna happen today, definitely. At least to some degree, and to whichever degree you're open to also, of course, to receive it. Milena, hello, darling. Hello, beauty. Jessica, sending love from Netherlands. Open and curious to receive love, connection, and release fear, negative energy that's not mine, and to hold, find balance, deep trust, and joy. Savannah is here. Hi, love. My other dear sister from another mister and a student, and we're right now with her on a private journey. Hello, love, and everyone here. I'm from northern Minnesota, and Kundalini had changed my life. Today is a divine timing for my sessions, and I'm having today. Thank you, Luciana. Thank you, Savannah. So happy to see you here. Maria, I need to find my energy, the positive one. Married, greetings from Teglasaya, Bali. Epic. I'm searching clarity in my life and trust to love. Beautiful. Nanette, it's Kati from living in Oslo, Norway. Amazing. Sophia from Poland, living in Portugal. Ashley, happy to share space and energy. Okay, amazing. I'm just gonna read through you guys now just to feel the energy. To let go of control. Beautiful. Heart has been broken and didn't have the respect. Now love myself enough and happy to connect with open heart. So self-respect, self-honor, self-surrender, letting go of negative energy. I see, you know, guys, isn't it beautiful how we can really see we're all coming from different backgrounds, different countries, different timelines, and yet we're all in the way moving through similar things. So thank you so much, everybody, for sharing. If somebody still feels cold, do write it down. It's for me, it's for the field, but it's also for you to shape it into words and make it as a reclamation, as a statement. Okay, beautiful. And Jessica from Sweden, want to release of the fear, of stuckness, and step into full power. Yep, from people attacking me. Yep. Yeah, guys, so let's begin the transmission and I will continue to feel your energy here. So, 88 participants, my date of birth, Shabam. This is a divine number right here. I like that. All right, beautiful people. So you know what we're going to start with, just for fun. Before I begin the transmission itself, I actually will welcome you into a dance and start connecting to your playful child and a celebration and true activation for us really to arrive into the embodiment. So then the energy can start buzzing, and then from that space we will start entering the energy, feeling it, manifesting our consciousness, opening up the body through Kundalini, and then eventually arriving back into a sharing circle if you feel inspired to share. So I welcome you to gently start rising. It's literally just like 2 minutes dance, nothing too difficult, but I think you're gonna enjoy it. So I welcome you to gently start rising. It's a Yawanawa indigenous tribe track. And just like allow yourself to shake the body a little bit. First, shake it off, everything that's not yours. Let it go. Let go of the sounds. Beautiful. And now just allow yourself to dance in any way you want. Shake everything off, dance like no one is watching. Just 30 more seconds. Shake whatever you want to shake while dancing. Beautiful. And start gently winding down, like taking a deeper breath, hands up. Hold the breath, hold the hands. And now breathe out. Let go of the hands, relax. And just allow yourself gently to settle back in no rush. Just a little body activation to feel our divine vessel, our mystical machine called human body that can do so much for us, including reconnection to spirit. So just allow yourself to settle, make sure you're comfortable. Maybe sit on a little pillow under your butt if you're sitting on a yoga mat, or something that's just truly comfortable. And I welcome you to start settling in, maybe even closing your eyes for a moment, just taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Another deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I welcome you to continue to keep your eyes closed, and I'll just guide you through a little visualization. Keep breathing deeply. Make sure that your belly is relaxed, your heart is relaxed, your face is relaxed completely. And I welcome you to come into remembrance of your innocent, pure self. Some of us had maybe a lighter childhood and have some beautiful moments of genuine, sweet, safe childhood. And maybe some of us didn't. And, it's just part of this wild human game we're in right now. And I welcome you to yet dig deeper, even for those of us who had harsh childhood, that somewhere within us there's this spark, is this beautiful, pure, innocent being that all he or she wanted is to come and play and to love this magical universe, this magical life, to co-create together, to reveal your unique spark, to enjoy others' unique gifts, and just start dropping into that field. Deep breath in into the heart. Deep breath out. And I welcome you to tune in. How old is your inner child right now? As if you look in him or her, into his or her eyes. Notice what is the first kind of a shape, form, age of your little one that your subconscious and conscious brought into the surface. And notice, like, is your inner child feeling safe? Or maybe you haven't been connecting to your that innocent self for a long time. Or maybe you've even been betraying your inner child for a long time. And now your child doesn't feel safe with you. And that's also maybe something that just needs to be acknowledged. We start from truth. And so just observe. How is your little one? How has she or has he been? And maybe put a hand somewhere on your heart, on your belly, somewhere that it feels good and healing and safe, to give that Reiki loving energy to your body, to your little one. And start kind of metaphorically in your eyes, see how you're offering a hand of connection to your inner child. And see if your inner child maybe right away jumps into your arms, or maybe he or she is cautious and taking his or her time because it's been a long time since you've spoken, maybe. And just observe, don't push. Just let like the genuine reconnection occur. And then ask your inner child, like, what can I offer you as an adult custodian? How can I support you? How can I hold safe space for you? How can I be your most loving parent, mother and father in one right now? Tell me. And just listen to your inner child. Let that innocent part of you reveal to you the deepest wisdom, the deepest truth. And then whatever your child told you, acknowledge it and maybe offer some form of resurrection or reconciliation, or maybe just ask for forgiveness for abandoning that part of you that is pure, that is honest, that is always coming from the most actually genuine, highest self intentions. And maybe if your inner child is ready, offer a hug. And when your child is ready, just be in the hug, be in the soft embrace, and maybe give your whole body a hug, quite literally, and start anchoring into that warm blanket of love, where your current adult self hugging your inner little child, and now your adult self is being hugged by your highest self, by your divine soul that has always been here and always will be here. Feel the warmth, the protection, the recuperation. And as an adult self, speak some kind words to your child. Whatever he or she needs to hear and whatever feels honest, true in your system, say as the words of encouragement, of kindness, maybe even a promise or a vow to your inner child, whatever you know is correct to offer right now. We're learning how to reparent ourselves. Everything we have not received from our parents who are not enlightened masters most of the time and make mistakes, We as adults learn how to recuperate the parts that have been broken, the parts that have been abandoned, and restore those little fractures and turn into kintsugi, where the pottery that's been broken becomes filled up with gold, and your scars become your unique, even beautiful signature, your deeper understanding of human heart. And now welcome for your adult self to start feeling as you're being hugged by your highest self, by the divine intelligence that's always been here. You can call it a miracle, divine mother, divine father, the source, the intelligence of life that is run by cosmic laws, something that actually watching over us and wishing us well. It's the benevolent force. And start feeling that you are supported by that energy no matter what, even in the harshest of moments, in the most intense initiation of lifetimes. Start sensing that there's something bigger that truly is cheering for us. It wants us to rise. It wants us to find inner faith, to come into our light, because it believes in us. It loves us. And in this benevolent force, I welcome you to start seeing your ancestors, all of your previous family tree, from your parents, your grandparents, great-grandparents, and thousands and millions and billions of people that had to meet. They're all of their prayers that they wished into reality. You are the pinnacle of their prayers. You are the pinnacle of their dreams. You are the pinnacle of their wishes for safety, for more opportunities, for more capacities to express their gifts. You are the embodiment of everything they prayed for. And just start feeling that they're praying for you so hard on the other side, on the veil. Behind the veil, they're here with us, all of our ancestors praying for us right now. And start feeling that in this mystical tapestry of life, from our inner child, our innocence, our spark that comes from every infant, the moment the soul is conceived, to an adult that sometimes gets almost destroyed by some crazy society setup, to our highest self that is always here, to our ancestry, that the real glue between it all is love. This is what holds it all together. This is the only reason it actually all makes sense to go on, to create, to share our love, to learn to make mistakes and do better next time. Just start feeling that love as air that's entering your cells as you're breathing in and you're receiving, you remember. And as you're breathing out, you're letting go. You can gently relax your hands if you need. And just relax your body and feel the merge. Feel the continuum where there is, in a way, no separation between past, present, and future. It's all right here, simultaneously, held by one golden thread called love. Feel it. And in that remembrance, I welcome you to start seeing in your heart the brightest, most courageous, most audacious expression of your blueprint, of what your soul came here to do. See it in your heart. How does it look like? How does it feel like? How do you move? How do you dance? How do you laugh? How are you when you're silly and you're totally relaxed? What do you like when you're just basking in the field of love? And now I will gently take you through a maturation process of your energy. Keep your eyes closed and notice how this energy of natural love and expression will continue to grow in your body through levels of maturation. So our root chakra, our lower, let's say, beginning point is our inner child. This is how we start. We're innocent, we're genuine, we're playful. We don't have any agenda, we're just a spark of the divine. And now imagine that you're starting to grow, and it's, so to speak, your teenager years, and it's your sexuality starts to come online. And the archetype here is the seductor or the seductress, or more poetic way, it's Saraswati, it's creator, creatrix. You're starting to play, you're starting to make love with life. And it's the beginning time. You make mistakes. It's also the maiden archetype. We're curious. We're trying things out and start feeling the innocence in your sexuality that is pure, and also we sometimes do make mistakes. And yet allow yourself to forgive if there was any mistakes on your part, and if you've experienced any sexual trauma. Start to feel like you drop in those anchors and you let them out of your field. Not because it was okay, whatever happened, but because you don't want to carry that heavy weight in your nervous system anymore. And just feel your sexual center becoming free, becoming light, and fully free of any heavy stories, any old contracts, any pain, any trauma. Choose to drop it. We are this powerful. Our decision and our commitment to our light can quantum shift our reality. Our consciousness informs our body. Keep breathing in into your sexual center and hopefully letting go of some energies that you're letting go, ready to let go of right now, and start gently witnessing your sexual energy becoming more open. And it's open not in a leaky way and not in a available for all way. It's actually very intentional, very integrous, and very honorable. It has profound dignity. I feel the maturation of that primal life force that is Kundalini, and it is at its core and its beginning point, it's our sexual energy. And now imagine as the energy rises into your solar plexus or navel point, around your belly button, and feel like you're becoming an adult. In your 20s, you start to shine your power, your courage, and you start sensing what is actually your gifts in the world. What is your dharma? And you know, this is not something preconceived in your mind. I think this is good to do, or this is what make me money, or this is what my parents suggested I should do. No, this is something that you had natural inclination since you were a child, and it's also something that life maybe put you through, maybe harsh initiations, and you happened to know more about that aspect of reality than most people on this planet. By sheer orchestration of life, starts tuning in what is that you just happen to know a lot about. And maybe it's about the heaviest trauma, and maybe actually that's your unique assignment, to understand that aspect so deeply, to have such profound compassion for it that now you can guide people out of these deep pockets of consciousness, because you know the way, you've been crawling out yourself out of it. Or maybe it's something playful and light and you just always love doing it. There was no reason. It just naturally came to you. Friends always noticed, they said, wow, you're so good at this. It's ridiculous. And start feeling that fire of Dharma in your belly. Ultimately, it's the fire of love. It's our devotion, it's our care, it's our commitment that comes not from harsh push, and it comes from genuine warmth, genuine fire to reveal our love for the world, our light, our gifts. And as the energy maturing, feel the sun burning in your gorgeous solar plexus in your belly, and the energy starts rising into the heart. This is our fourth chakra. This is our loving awareness. This is our divine mother, divine father. But we are that. We are the divine mother, divine father. And start feeling like your capacity to have compassion starts to go way beyond just yourself and even your loved ones. It starts to include your neighbors, creatures around you, maybe even people that you misunderstood before or so different in the choices. Maybe you even dare to expand it to other countries, maybe even to the harshest dictators on our planet right now, and you can penetrate their consciousness with your consciousness so they start coming back to remembering that we're actually here to be truly deeply loving and respectful, loving brothers and sisters on this planet. Start sending that energy waves and relaxing into that ocean of compassion. Wishing, praying that we all come back to love and we become the good virus that is so deliciously contagious that anyone that comes into presence with you just cannot not feel gratitude and feel more safe and feel more welcomed and feel more embraced simply because they encountered you. Feel that love coming out of you so deeply, so beautifully. Feel the joy and emanating your love and realizing we're never alone. And if every single one of us dares to share that shining light, we're infinitely supported, we're infinitely embraced by each other in each moment, simply through our kindness, simply through the choice to have compassion for each other, while still honoring our own needs in a healthy, organic way. And from the heart, imagine as the energy rising into your throat chakra, into your truth center, and you start transcending any blockages in your throat. So throat chakra is also connected to our sexual chakra. So if we ever had any blockages there, any trauma, usually that also blocked our truth and vice versa. And so I welcome you to start breathing into it and maybe put your hands on your throat and bring Reiki energy. And maybe open up your mouth a little bit and just start breathing and just feeling the healing energy of awareness entering your throat chakra and clearing any distortions. Anytime anyone told you, shut up, don't talk, nobody's interested in your opinion, be it your parents, your teacher, or your own self-judger, start transmuting that energy and say, this is not my voice. I am not choosing it. I am letting that go. I am the vehicle of God. I am the vehicle of truth. I will never suffocate what is trying to come through my body as the healing force of cosmic truth. And feel as you breathe in deeply, you're healing generational trauma. A lot of our ancestors have been hurt and murdered for speaking the truth. There's been witch hunts, there's been men that have been killed for simply even hinting at the truth. And sisters just sensing the compassion for our ancestors that lived through unbelievable dark ages to just survive so we can be here, so we can dare to heal. and start making requests for any entities, any energies that don't belong to our throat chakra. Request for all of them to leave your body, to leave your throat chakra now and never come back. Start relaxing your nervous system and especially your throat, and if the tears come, let yourself cry, and maybe you even want to howl or roar. Maybe there's a moment of like liberation, of permission to be, permission to sound your truth. However it sounds in this moment, feel it. And as the energy getting clearer and pure in your throat chakra, imagine as it's slowly, gently entering into your third eye, into your head space, where you actually start connecting to the intuitive center, that pineal gland, your capacity to see things beyond the so perceived reason. And this is where your true connection to the source, those intuitive hunches, that gut feeling, there's many ways we humans call it, the clairvoyance, where you can just feel that I am done with blocking my intuition. I am done with ignoring the red signals, red flags that sometimes come into my field. I don't need all the evidence in the world to finally make the right choice when my body screams at me and tells me, change now, step out of the field now, complete that connection now, or whatever that is. I promise to never ignore my intuition, and start feeling there if there was any blockages, any structures that ever convinced you otherwise. Clear them out of your mental field. Open up your intuition. Open up your spine, open up your chest, and feel now the energy rising all the way from the center of the earth, moving from your root chakra, from your sexual center into your belly, into your heart, into your throat, into your third eye, occupying your whole body and entering into your crown chakra and opening it up. And feel the energy moving from your head into the sky, the farthest sun, and into the cosmos, and feel the infinite connection that we have never lost. It's always been here. Feel that remembrance that we are the carriers of profound wisdom, profound light, profound beauty that's always been here. Feel the body become like the pillar of light that is connecting the center of the Mother Earth and the sun and beyond. And with every breath in, witness your cylinder of light expanding, becoming brighter and brighter, and any obstructions in the body gently leaving the body. Anchoring into remembrance that we are the vehicles of the divine light. And the only reason why we really came into the human form is to experience love. Even in such a distorted, insane timeline that the planet is currently going through, we were courageous enough to come here into the human form and practice love at potentially the harshest of times. When system is designed to destroy human spirit, to destroy family unit, to destroy the trust in humanity. And here we are, rising from ashes yet again and again, and practicing love for ourselves, for each other, and even for our brothers and sisters that forgot what love is. And just feel that incredible power in our centers called love. And from this place, allow your body to anchor and take another deep breath in. Hold it in your heart. Feel it, remember it. Deep breath out. Relax. Let go of any final distortions. Deep breath in again, feeling the light, feeling the love in the body. Deep breath out. Allow your body to just sit in that presence and in that remembrance. And from this space, I will gently share with you. You can continue to keep your eyes closed if you wish. The next practice, this was in a way the introduction, so you understand how the chakra system works in the body. We are the human batteries. We carry specific energy centers in our bodies, and when they're all illuminated, so to speak, filled up with love and awareness, we actually become illuminated, or so to speak, enlightened. And in this unprecedented time on the planet, a lot of us are destined to awaken fully. Not just a few enlightened masters somewhere on the top of the mountains. No, a lot of people today in the cities, in the gutter, in the most insane crucibles are designed to awaken. And if you're here on this call, high chances you are designed to awaken. And so I welcome you to continue to feel this energy in your body. And I will just share with you the science of Kundalini yoga. It's the yoga of spirit, and it works with each center through specific movements of the spine, which will begin in a few minutes. And sometimes we will be taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Sometimes it's going to be a rapid breathing to activate the energy even stronger. And we will be keeping our eyes closed most of the time while focusing on mid-eyebrow point. So it looks like as if you're keeping your eyes upward and inward. Why are we doing it? We're activating our pineal gland, that intuitive center, the whole time. And we're keeping the eyes closed because when we keep our eyes closed, we keep our attention inward and we actually connect our life force back to its center. We stop leaking our energy. We become very much within our own field so we can rebuild it. And sometimes we'll be doing some mudras or some hands movements, and that is designed to activate specific energetic, so to speak, voltage activation through the bodies to send the signals to specific glandular systems in the body to activate your energetic center. And together, ultimately, it will expand your energy body. Ultimately, finally, we will be also vibrating energy. Sometimes you vibrate energy in silence just through breath and through intention, but sometimes we'll be vibrating it out loud while chanting mantras. Mantras is a very powerful mystical technology. It is, so to speak, coding. You know, even now we use words. Our words is coding of our reality. And every thought you think, especially every thought you feel deeply with emotion, and then you act on it, you literally create that reality. And even if you are afraid of something and you say, I really don't want that, I wish that won't happen, high chances it actually will happen because you just coded it. So be very careful what words you think, and especially the ones that are emotionally charged. and choose to speak into reality and make requests for the reality you choose to co-create. Even if you are in a intense and hard situation, say, I request that this reality is transforming into this, and say what it is you want, and then act on it with all of your heart. And so these mantras they code our consciousness. It's coming from Sanskrit language, one of the most ancient languages, when mystics only use these chantras to pray. So it's a very pure, it's a very reverential language, and it's not polluted by normal human energies, of jealousy or competition or anger. It's just prayer. It's a very genuine, almost like primordial state of love or truth or compassion. And so when you start chanting that mantra on repeat, and your normal thoughts literally just don't have time to enter the space, you recode your whole body and your whole energy field, and therefore your life. And at some point, your whole reality starts to vibrate with that energy, and you quite literally recode your life. And if you do it on a regular basis, you will see massive shifts in your life. And so this is the combination of movements of the spine, of breath, of movements of some fingers and mudras with mantras. And here you go. Your body is fully activated as a mystical technology. And the last thing I will say, and I know some of you or maybe all of you feel it, there is a war right now on our planet, and it's the war for consciousness. And there's a lot of energies that want to harvest energy out of human bodies through stress, through wars, through provoking us into negativity. And the moment we take on that energy won. It actually made us embody it. And so it's an insanely courageous task to engage with those energies and yet remain in your love. And it doesn't mean allow it. It means have really good boundaries and insanely sharp discernment, and yet keep your heart pure. It's a high ninja training that's happening right now on the planet. And so we will now gently start entering the practice, Kundalini Yoga. Ladies, if you're on your moon, on your period, when we do strong, deep breath of fire, you will be invited to just do long, deep breath instead. And breath of fire is strong breath that is out of your nose. You will see it as we will progress. I will explain it more. But any exercise that make you exasperate a little too much, or you feel any pain, just slow down and breathe deeply. And we will gently begin. I welcome you to sit straight. On the pillow is something that gives you your posture clarity. So your spine is very straight, shoulders open, heart is open, chin is slightly tucked in, and yet your belly is relaxed, your heart is relaxed, your face is completely relaxed. And face is a big one. We carry so many masks and so much tension, and even maybe massage a little bit your cheeks, under the cheeks. We sometimes feel like we need to maybe fake smile or just deal with some situations that we're exhausted to deal with. And just start letting go some tension here. We're arriving into the ceremony of honesty. Self-love starts from self-honesty. We actually acknowledge where we're at. That takes courage. Just start breathing in and maybe massage other parts in your body. Massage your neck. Is there any tension in your shoulders? Check if there's any knots. And just lovingly, gently say, hey buddy, how have you been? I love you, I know it's been a lot. And then gently maybe go into your upper shoulders, and your hands. Just start feeling this magical vehicle, this divine machine, human machine that's carrying a lot on our planet, that's been attacked through frequencies, through energies, through poisoned foods, through pesticides, through funky, even poison in water. There's so much going on, and this body just keeps carrying the light. And maybe even shake a little bit, or kind of with your hands, give massage to your legs in any way that feels good. It could be either gentle heating in a way that reactivates the energy in the body, or maybe it's just a gentle massage, tune in what your body wants, and also on your lower back and on your hips. Just get familiar with this beautiful machine. And now gently, let's start opening up the whole body. So we gently enter in the practice. And first, I just welcome you to kind of stretch as a happy, gentle cat. As if you're just awakening in the sun and you're stretching your spine. And maybe let out a sound. Stretch your spine and your neck in any way that feels good. And then gently rise the hands into the sky and stretch one side and gently open up the rib cage to one side. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And gently move to the other side. Deep breath in, deep breath out. When you're ready, gently go back and open up your chest and open up your throat. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And when you're ready, very slowly, very gently come back to the sitting position. Spine is straight, chin is slightly tucked in. Just straight, and yet everything else is completely relaxed. Hands on your knees. Become present with yourself. Slow, deep breath in through the nose. Hold your breath for a moment while focusing your eyes on mid-eyebrow point. Hold it. Deep breath out. Relax everything. And now hold your breath again. And now gently squeeze your root lock, which means squeeze your anus, your sexual organs, your low abdominals. Hold it all together. And again, deep breath in. Hold your breath, and again, hold your root lock, which squeeze in your anus, sexual organs, and low abdominals. We're going to do it quite a lot in Kundalini. It activates our energy. Hold it. And a deep breath out. Relax your shoulders, relax your belly, and now just allow your body to breathe naturally. Witness your presence. We're entering into ceremony with our soul that is always here. And just when we slow down for a moment, take a couple of deep, conscious breaths. There she is. There he is. The little one, the innocent one, and the highest self, and your whole ancestor tree, and your future generations, all right here, celebrating you in the moment of now. And from this place, I welcome you to start gently rubbing the hands together. And I welcome you to set a very clear intentions, the one that you already spoken to the field by writing it in our chat box. And maybe it became even more clear over the last few minutes that this journey has been going on. And make it very clear. I request for my courage to express myself to be fully anchored. I request of the field of my divine self to fully let go of any energies that's been stuck in my life force. I am dropping it. It is not longer mine to carry. Whatever that is, make it yours, make it personal, make it clear and truly made set up a fire in your whole being just from the clarity of the intention. And when you're ready, press palms one against another, open your chest, open your back, holding it here together. And we're going to gently start the practice with chanting the first mantra. This is how we always open the practice in Kundalini Yoga. And the mantra is Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. And it means I bow to the creative wisdom all around me and I fully receive it like a sponge. This is my feminine energy, doesn't matter if you're man or woman. And then Guru Dev Namo, it means I bow to my inner guru, to my capacity to create, to my capacity to cause, to penetrate this reality with my presence, with my thoughts, with my actions, with my choices. And so in that way we celebrate our inner feminine and masculine in equal measure. And again, the words are Ong, as O-N-G. It's going to be prolonged sound, kind of like a singing bowl. It's going to be Ong. And NG will like vibrate in your whole being, especially in your head. And I welcome you not to be shy and really vibrate because it activates your whole system here in your head. Therefore, your pineal gland and pituitary gland quite literally start getting massaged and vibrate. Therefore, open up. And Ong Namo, Namo means I bow. I bow to this creative wisdom. And then Guru, Dev, Namo. I bow to my inner guru, and Dev, I always do my best. And so we're going to chant it 3 times, and I welcome you to sing it with your whole heart. It's not about if you're a singer or not. It's about the fact that you have vocal cords, and therefore you are designed to make sounds. You are designed to vibrate. And it's been proven with our science, hallelujah, it's catching up with the spiritual teachings, that our sound, our own voice heals us 40 times more than any other sound on the planet. Just let that land. When we sound, we heal ourselves, we recuperate ourselves. And especially when we sound out of honesty rather than ego, it's a clear, pure light vibration. So allow yourself to sound. Hands in the prayer, shoulders are open. We're going to take a few deep breaths in and out, and then we'll start chanting 3 times. Deep breath in through the nose. Hold your breath, focus on the third eye point, mid-eyebrow. Hold your root lock, which again means squeezing your anus, your sexual organs, your lower abdominals. Deep breath out with mouth open. Hold your breath, lock your root lock, stay here. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Hold it. Try to relax your shoulders while you're holding your breath. So you're just locking your root lock and focusing on the third eye point on mid-eyebrow. And now deep breath out through the mouth. And now deep breath in, and we chant together. Guru Dev Namo. Deep breath in. Guru Dev Namo. And the final deep breath in. Guru Dev hold your breath, lock your root lock. And now deep breath in. Hold your breath, root lock. Open your shoulders, stay here. And a deep breath out. Relax, surrender, meditate for a few moments. Start feeling your energy growing and the light, that electricity, electromagnetic field in every cell of your body starts to expand and shine. Feel that presence, the beautiful presence that we all have within us, the presence of undying spirit. And from this space, very slowly, very gently, we start moving into the first practice, which is cat and cow. I always start with this one because it's just so powerful and yet so simple. We get on our fours, hands right under your shoulders and hips right under the knees right under your hips like a table. And it's a deep breath in and you bring in your head and hips up. And a deep breath out and you bring in your head and hips down. And so it's cat and cow. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Keep your eyes closed and keep expanding your spine more and more in the ways that it hasn't yet in the previous breath. So keep opening up. And now imagine the mantra Sat Nam. Sat Nam. That moves in your mind. Sat when you're breathing in, Nam when you're breathing out, which means I am truth. Truth is my identity. I always follow intuition, my own intuition. And so you start connecting to the deepest cosmic truth. Breath in, breath out. Sat Nam. And keep breathing deeper and deeper. Keep focusing on mid-eyebrow point and enter into ceremony, into a dance with your own body, your own breath, and the mantra. 3 minutes. Let's go. Gently start speeding up and make it more active, more strong movements of the spine. But don't lose the breath. Keep breathing very deeply and keep chanting the mantra in your mind. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Active, open up your body, open up your soul, open up your breath, fully establish connection with the truth. When you're ready, take a deep breath in, bring your head up. Hold your breath, lock your root lock, focus on the third eye point, stay here. And now deep breath out, relax your head, let go, and again hold the breath, become empty. And now deep breath in into the body. And a deep breath out into child's pose, hands in the prayer, and third eye on the floor. So you basically completely surrender, open up your legs so your belly can relax, and truly let go. For 1 minute, let yourself be. When you're ready, slowly, gently, no rush, allow yourself to rise back up into sitting position, settle in. Just relax, allow yourself to be. And from this space, very slowly, very gently, we're going to start entering into the circular movements of the body. So what we're doing in the beginning of this practice, we're opening up the spine so the energy can move freely. And first move to the left against the clock. This is our clearing movement. And I welcome you to feel, to really see how you're letting go of any energies that truly have lived their course. You know it. It's the self-sabotaging patterns. It's the insecurity, it's the harshness. It's the self-abandonment. It's the relationships that really don't serve your highest self, and you know it needs to be shifted into something else. And just feel like you are clear in the field, reprogramming any old stories into the new story, and anything that doesn't serve your highest self, your most innocent self, gently leaving your body. Thank it for its lessons and let it go. Deep breath in when you go forward, deep breath out when you go back, and truly circle the spine in wider and wider circles every time. Keep your eyes closed, focus on the third eye point. Last few moments, clear any final remnants. And now gently switch the direction to your right, clockwise. And now I welcome you to start envisioning what energies you actually want to create in your life. And see them start manifesting. What you already saw when we entered into the full pillar of light. See it, remember it, feel it, celebrate it in your body. How's the highest timeline for your own soul and for the humanity looks like, feels like? See it, celebrate it as it already happened. Deepen the breath in, breath out, and expand your body into the wider circles. Find the places in your neck, in your spine that are ready to open up. Feel the energy anchoring in your body, almost as a vow to never betray, and rise into that timeline every day with the thoughts we think, with the emotions we feel, with the steps we take every day. Feel like you're weaving the poetry of life with your choices right now. And when you're ready, gently slow down, meet yourself in the center, spine is straight, fingers in Gyan Mudra, where index finger meets the thumb. Relax it on your knees, take a deep breath in. Hold the breath, relax the shoulders, focus on the third eye point, mid-eyebrow, lock your root lock, which again meaning squeeze your anus, your sexual organs, your low abdominals, hold it, stay here. Present, majestic, divine being, remembering who we really are, the sparks of the divine. And when you're ready, deep breath out. Relax, meditate. And from this space, we're gonna enter into a beautiful movement to just let go of any tension out of the shoulders. I often share this practice just because this is our little practice. So I'm gonna give you what really works best and really fast, so you can really sense it. So the next one is we're gonna let out the tension out of the upper channels. So we carry so much tension here as humans. So it's really helpful to breathe in and breathe out and drop it like it's hot. So it's, and feel like you're dropping the weight out of your shoulders, the worries, the stress, the projections, the fears out of your system. As you're breathing out, it's with your nose, yeah? So it's, and imagine how you're dropping it. And at some point, we're gonna do it double speed, extra fast. But for now, just warm up the body. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. And now, if you're ready, we'll go double speed. So it's, just keep warming up. 30 more seconds of powerful letting go out of the body through the nose. Powerful. 30 more seconds. Clear the house, clear the old karma. Now deep breath in, shoulders up. And now hold your breath, lock your root lock and squeeze your face and even your fists and hold it all together. Collect your power into one place. Remember how powerful you are right here and now. Hold it. And now breathe out with a sound. Relax and meditate. Feel your body surrendering into the remembrance that we are light. We're so powerful. We're so beautiful and uniquely gifted, every single one of us. And just feel that life force awakening in the body. Beautiful. And from this space, we're going to slowly, gently move into the next practice in which we activate our solar plexus, another classic one that we pretty much always do in Kundalini. It activates our solar plexus and our energy field, our aura. So we're putting the little fingers on the pillows and the big thumbs are out at 60 degrees, as if you're creating a halo above your head, and imagine there's like a rainbow between your big thumbs, and start doing the breath of fire out of your nose while helping with your belly. So it's a very powerful breath. And again, ladies, if you're on your moon, on your period, then just a slow, deep breath instead. And if you're if you're pregnant, then definitely just slow, deep breath. Otherwise, keep going and start feeling like the sun, the fire in your belly starts growing brighter and brighter, and your energy starts to get so beautiful, so bright. And there's a rainbow between your fingers that just expand and shine. And feel the celebration of your life force. Focus on the third eye point. 15 more seconds, the most powerful breath. Now deep breath in. Bring your hands to the top, connect your big thumbs together, open the rest of the fingers wide like antennas, stretch into the sky and into the earth, hold your breath, hold your root block, focus on the third eye point, stay here. Beautiful, powerful, majestic being, staying in your own center. Keep holding the hands in the air and breathe out with mouth open. Hold the breath. And now deep breath in with mouth open. Hold your breath, lock your root lock, stay here. Focus on mid-eyebrow point. Meet yourself in your power. Dignified power that comes from love, from clarity, from purity, from true integrity. And only when you're ready, gently breathe out and sweep the aura. Gently putting the hands down on your knees, relaxing the body and meditating. Relaxing into the remembrance of love in every cell in our being. And gently we're starting to recode true meaning of love, that it's not something that we look on the outside, and it's not even from humans. It's actually in the air. The moment we're breathing in, we're breathing in the love of creation. We get to experience this game, this human magical reality in these amazing vessels, and just feel as you're breathing in, you're receiving so much love with every breath in. And as you're breathing out, love is coming out of you in the form of gratitude, relaxation, remembrance. Beautiful. We're gonna do a few more little practices to open the field, and we'll gently start closing the practice. Just allow yourself to open up as much as you can for the next few movements. The next one is for opening the heart, another classic one. I just must share it every time. And it's designed to open our hearts. So just gently first stretch out your shoulders. Feel if there is any contraction. We humans often hunch or shut down because we felt grief sometimes. And we felt unsafe to keep our heart open. And so this is the mystical Kundalini practice that allows us actually to reintroduce ourselves to safety, our inner safety, that is so strong, that is so loving, that even if around us is a total chaos, we actually can carry the field of love independently as a love and awareness. And as the shoulders opened up, we establish the fingers, big thumbs behind, the rest of the fingers up front, and it's a deep breath into the left and a deep breath out to the right. Focus on the third eye point, so it's find your own way, your own rhythm, breath in, breath out, and feel as you're practicing deep loving awareness, receiving loving awareness and sharing it effortlessly.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare.
And 30 more seconds, keep moving, keep breathing, and I welcome you into the deepest forgiveness of yourself. If there's any moment of self-judgment, of self-harshness, of intolerance, breathe in deeper love into it and breathe out forgiveness. Breathe with gentleness, with kindness, with true compassion, first for yourself.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Now when you're ready, gently slow down. Keep your hands open on your shoulders. Deep breath in. Hold your breath, hold your root lock, open your shoulders, focus on the third eye point and anchor yourself in this loving awareness. And maybe even dare to forgive someone right now in this moment because you're this powerful in your love. And when you're ready, breathe out and relax and let go. Meditate.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
And now from this space, we will gently enter into the next practice that allows us to truly anchor that we are the phoenixes that continuously rise from ashes. And it's a beautiful song that says, I am not what happened to me. And we reclaim our power back. We reclaim our light. no matter under what conditions we've been forced to contract. And start moving the hands backwards, opening up any channels that have been contracted here. And with the breath of fire, kind of like a beautiful bird, phoenix, that it starts to rise from ashes higher and higher, no matter what. And breath of fire, strong, powerful.
I'm what I choose to be. Each step I take, I shift, I rise. The past dissolves before my eyes. I'm not what happened to me. I'm what I choose to be. Each step I take, I shift, I rise. The past dissolves before my eyes. Not the moment, not the mark. I am more than what went dark. I hold the sun behind my skin.
Last 20 seconds, the most powerful breath.
I'm not what happened to me. I'm what I choose to be. Each breath I take, I shift, I rise. The story ends, the soul flies.
And now take a deep breath in, hold the hands. Hold it. And now gently breathe out and put the head back. Open up your throat, open up your heart and merge with the universe. Breathe deeply. And when you're ready, gently, very slowly, very lovingly come back, settling into the simple, easy pose. Relax your hands, relax your head, meditate. Keep feeling the innate beauty and relaxing into our innate goodness, into our innate power of the spirit, into the loving awareness as our blueprint. And just gently start moving the head in a gentle circle to the left against the clock, opening up your throat. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Be very loving, very gentle, slow. Opening up our channels of truth, healing any distortions in the throat, letting it all go that has ever held us back in our deepest truth. And when you're ready, gently change the direction to your right, clockwise, and again, deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay, breathe in deeper. Open up your heart, your throat. yourself in the center. Open up your spine, deep breath in, hold the breath. And a deep breath out. Hold the breath, completely relax. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Meditate. Beautiful. And from this space, we're going to gently enter into our final Kriya, which we're going to do for about 5 minutes. In Kundalini Yoga, we build up, we prepare our body, we're opening up all the energetic channels, and the final Kriya is the summarization of it all, like a flower or fruit that is a result, as a natural consequence of us being the light. And the way we're going to do this Kriya is the healing Kriya. Hands are opening up like this, kind of like a little flower or the lotus, gently open, palms are relaxed. And we imagine that we're receiving the blessings, the light falling into us. We're so loved, we're so protected by the Father Sun and by the Mother Earth. Mother Earth holds us, and Father Sun gives us light, gives us warmth, keeps illuminating us. And we're holding that energy and we're receiving it. And as you're breathing in, even now, just keep imagining that you're receiving everything you need with every breath in, and you're breathing out everything you don't need effortlessly like a tree. And from this space, I will gently introduce you to the mantra that we will be chanting along with this posture. It is Ra, Ma, Da, Sa, Sa, Se, So, Han. I will type it here just in case you need to see it, but you can just hear it. Ra, Ma, Da, Sa, Sa, Se, So, Han. And this mantra introduces the connection to all the spirits. Ra is the sun, Ma is the moon, Da is the earth, Sa is the spirit energy, Sa Se, the spirit energy entering into our body, and So Hung, and so are we the expression of it. So it's this infinite dance between us and the spirit being the reflection, the embodiment of it. And this mantra is called healing mantra, or healing miracle kriya, that actually causes miracles. And so as you chanting it, it will be a beautiful song. I welcome you to imagine how first you heal yourself. If there has been any pain, any fractures in your soul, any difficulties in your life, feel like you're chanting it and you literally recuperate anything. We're so powerful, guys. We can heal instantly if we choose to, if we dare to. And once you feel more or less activated and feel that light in your body, start imagining how you're sending that energy to someone that you love deeply and you wish them to be well. And imagine them being healed, being peaceful, being abundant, being safe. And then maybe even extend that energy to everyone on this planet and beyond. So this will be the mantra. It's our final practice. Rama, Dasa, Sa, Se, So, Han. And then we go into Shavasana. And let's keep allowing to be in that energy. Try to keep your eyes closed so you can continue to enjoy this practice. Just, you took a look at the mantra and now you know what that is. And now I welcome you to close your eyes, focus on the third eye point, and just for the next 5 minutes, chant with all of your heart. Use your voice, use your energy to heal within and without. Let's go. Use your voice, chant alone, feel it.
So
last 30 seconds with all of your heart, with all of your intention. Send it out and feel it. Deep love in every And now take a deep breath in, hold it. Hold your breath, open your heart, lock your root lock, stay here, anchoring in the deepest sensation of love, of remembrance that we are the vehicle of God, Goddess, the divine energy. And when you're ready, deep breath out, relax, gently surrender and meditate. Allow the mantra vibrate in your consciousness through every part of your body. Feel your whole body is being healed, and any energy, any place you send your thoughts into also being healed and filled up with so much love, so much awareness, so much kindness. Beautiful. And from this space, slowly, gently, in no rush, allow yourself to enter into Shavasana for just 4 minutes of relaxation. Lay down, and maybe first just gently shake off your hands, your legs, if there's any tension in the body which has been sitting for a while. So just shake it, shake it, shake it. Let go of any constriction in the body, and when you're ready, truly surrender, let go of the tension, and allow yourself to bask in the field of love. breath into your heart. Deepest breath out. Start gently moving your fingers and your hands and your toes. And then hug the right knee to your chest with both hands. And then gently put that bended knee all the way on the left side on the floor. And go into the cat twist, when upper side of the body goes to the right and lower part of the body goes to the left. Deep breath in into the opening. And when you're ready, slowly, gently switch the leg and hug the left knee to your chest. All the way to the right on the floor and upper side of the body, twist to the left, deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And when you're ready, hug the two knees to your chest, massage your lower back. And when you're ready, deep breath in and breath out, and rock and roll forward and backwards a few times. And when you're ready, slowly, gently, no rush, rise back up into a sitting position. Allow your body to settle in. Relax your shoulders, open up your spine. Deep meditative position. And when you're ready, start gently rubbing the hands together. And I welcome you to allow yourself to feel gratitude for your body, for your journey, for your soul. For every moment you express courage, kindness, love, devotion, even when no one was watching and you just did the right thing. Just express the gratitude. We're living through wild times as humanity. And just acknowledge the goodness within. Feel that fire of self-love, and now feel it for everyone and anyone around you, even the tough situations, because they are our harshest of teachers. This is where they reveal to us where we're still lying to ourselves, or we're still abandoning ourselves. And in the grand scheme of things, they're very generous with their very intense lessons, so we never self-betray. And so just sense that gratitude for the divine intelligence of life. Thank it and arrive into the deepest self-respect. And now rub it extra quickly, feel the fire. And press palms on your face, on your eyes. Feel the life force entering through the palms. Open your eyes, receive deep breath in. Deep breath out. Another deep breath in. Deep breath out. Gently close your eyes and put hands in the prayer position in front of your heart, just how it started. Keep your spine straight, open your shoulders, relax your belly, relax your heart, relax your face. And we're going to sing the closing mantra for Kundalini yoga practice, and then just going to linger and share and connect, and you can ask any questions further. But right now, just allow these few moments to seal your practice. And we're going to sing the mantra 3 times. Sat Nam. I am truth. Truth is my identity. I always follow my intuition. And you seal your connection to the divine, cosmic intelligence and love that moves through every single one of us if we just dare to listen and act on it. Focus on the third eye point. Deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the mouth. Another deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the mouth. And when you're ready, deep breath in. We chant together. Long Sat, short Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Deep breath in. Hold your breath, hold your root lock, open your shoulders, focus on mid eyebrow point. Remember the beauty, the majesty of the divinity of who we all are. And a deep breath out. Sat Nam, thank you so much for your practice. Thank you. Allow yourself for a moment, ground back into this body, and maybe just give yourself a good final hug during this practice, during this ceremony of remembrance. Acknowledge your beautiful body that's been potentially moving through a lot. Touch it with love, with kindness, with honor. And allow yourself just to be here and now. And when you're ready, you can gently open up your eyes. And just allow yourself to land back into here now, into a collective, loving family circle, satsang, as we say in India, the gathering of the fellow travelers, or the gathering of the kindred spirits, of true soul brothers and sisters that are on this path of healing, of awakening our courage to love, courage to show up in truth. And so in these final moments, I will be inviting you all, if you feel inspired, of course, to share how you feel, if you have any questions, if you want to reveal maybe some aha moments, insights, illuminations, forgiveness, anything that came to you, you're so welcome to share here. It's beautiful when we share our voice at the end of the practice. We actually activate the whole field. It's a very precious way of sharing it together, actually, and just realizing that we're actually not alone on this journey, and like you can even receive healing from someone else sharing. And if you have any questions, definitely feel free to ask. And one thing that I just want to share with you now, because I will linger here with all of you for another 20 minutes or so, but I know for some of you probably you need to go, and I just want to share that I'm launching a beautiful journey of 7 weeks healing training initiation this week on Saturday, and today I offer 50% off to all the participants, to the students. So if you feel inspired to get on this journey with me, you're so welcome to use this discount. And Lily in a moment will post the links. There's going to be a link to my full website, Gods at Play, and also the link to the training, Lavolution training, Revolution, but Lavolution of the love. And it's a deep, deep journey. We have calls every Saturday for 4 hours around same time. And we go every week on different chakra, and we unpack it fully, psychologically, physically, emotionally. And I heal basically and coach every single one on the call in real lifetime. And then we have WhatsApp group. We communicate every day. We practice every day, because you will have access to recordings really beautifully done. You will have access to them for the rest of your life. It's really my life's work and my deepest devotion to humanity. So if you feel inspired, definitely connect. And also, if some of you really want to join but financially struggle, I also welcome you to reach out to me and share. And if I feel you really need it and if you're really devoted to this, I will give you a discount. I will make sure that you can join. I received a lot of blessings in my life with really incredible, enlightened teachers, and a lot of the things I received were financially for free, but energetically, I gave a lot. I gave all of my devotion to it. So when there's a will, there's a way. So don't feel shy to reach out. I also am just going to share here with you my Instagram for those of you that have to run, so then you know how to reach out to me. Alesiana.ra is my Instagram handle. And if you want to reach out or send maybe an email for like a longer share or connection, you can also do that on alesiana@gods@play.com. And then I can answer. I really take this very personally and very deeply. Every student becomes my soul friend for life, truly. You will see it in our calls and you will see it when you connect to me privately. So truly, thank you so much. It's my deepest honor to share this work. I've been sharing it for years now, and with New Mind Start, I've been sharing it for free for 2 years every second Monday. So it's been a deep seva, deep selfless service, and the field of love is building. I really feel it. I feel it within me, and I feel it with everyone that I connect. And I know a lot of you say like, "Oh, random! I just received an email. I just felt the call to join." I know nothing is random. It's the spirit that's bringing us together that allows for us to receive this beautiful energy together. So I'm deeply grateful for all of you, and especially for those that joined for the first time and just follow that impulse, that trust. And so from this place, I warmly, warmly welcome you all to tune in, and whoever is ready to connect and to share, jump in to share anything you feel. And Lily, you keep dropping the links on the bottom so people don't lose the connection to two links. Oh my goodness, and I want to read so many comments. You guys, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So beautiful to read it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, I'm feeling so much love. It's like almost ridiculous. This is really my, I don't know, my deepest, most delicious time of life is to feel love together and to activate and to heal and to awaken into who we really are. All right, let's give in the mic. Felix, I see you ready. Lily, maybe you can unmute. Beautiful humans, so we can all connect here through voice.
Thank you very much. This was, yeah, thank you first of all to Alesiana. It was, wow, really beautiful, really grateful. And it's a lot of things, but it's one thing that I really want to mention. It's more of the shout out to all the guys that are here, that we have a world that we have to understand that it's our responsibility to talk with our brothers. They don't understand this beautiful feminine essence, and yeah, I started to cry because it's so important for us to understand that we are the ones can create safety for women, for the feminine energy. And if we don't have the courage to speak up in that, it's going to continue like this. So I just, from both my heart and all of what I am, I want to encourage you to be curious. What can I do to change this, to be a safer world for all of us? Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Felix, thank you so much for speaking into it. And, I don't know if you know the context of my life story, by the way. Is this your first time you come into my call? Yeah.
Yeah, first time.
Yeah, just a little context. I was almost trafficked into sex trafficking when I was 19 by a man who pretended to be my boyfriend, but he was actually a professional pimp. And he was preparing me to sell me. And then other men saved me and made sure I don't get on that plane. So there was this like crazy juxtaposition of divine masculine and its darkness and its light,
Yeah.
playing itself out. And I was saved by God. And then when I moved to New York, I was got into another situation, and that was actually my partner that again got super sexually abusive and threatened to kill me if I leave him. Like there was this possession and total psychosis and threatening a lot of physical and emotional and sexual abuse on many levels. And it took me a long time, honestly, to heal, to restore my body, and to realize that yeah, we're here to shine back that love. And for the brothers, like as a divine feminine, it's like we gotta share that love so men remember it inside of them, so they're inspired to come back to the protector field that comes from dignity, from care, from deep love. And thank you so much for speaking into it. You're almost like a manifestation of my deepest prayer for humanity. So thank you so much. It
And the
means a lot.
last thing, and I want you to still speak the truth because we men need to hear that. We don't, our egos don't understand it, but our souls do. So that's the main thing because I don't say that I'm a perfect man. I've been doing a lot of, but now I feel it in my body, and I want every man to try to feel it, to be curious about your woman or every woman you meet, what they're saying, the truth behind, so you can meet yourself, your ego, and your soul, and liberate yourself and
Yep. Yeah.
all
Yep. And you know what else I want to share with you because you inspired me so much right now. So, guys, also just the context for this Lavolution training. So, the reason I named it Lavolution, obviously it's a revolution of love. And, the divine union between masculine and feminine has been under attack. It's been for generations, men been feeling exhausted and intentionally manipulated into war, and women have been suppressed so we forget our divine intuition and divine beautiful love and become resentful and angry at men, and this fracture between feminine and masculine, it's very intelligently designed attack. And porn that's been used to code our consciousness to start looking at sexual act as this like quick shortcut to some short-term pleasure, but it's actually a divine cauldron of healing, of deep love. And so when you activate your Kundalini, you start activating your light body. And of course, the ultimate gift is when you start sharing it with another soul that's also activating their full light body. And we actually can truly make the divine love and create divine family, and therefore divine communities that is
that.
impossible to manipulate. Because when we're healed and we're in a love, nobody can control us. Truly, no one. And so this is where it's coming from, guys. Just so you know, this training in my life's work, it's like heal yourself so you can love each other fully and actually touch the cauldron of creation. So thank you so much, Felix, for speaking into it and activating this energy in the field. So much
Mhm.
gratitude to you. Thank you, thank you. So beautiful. All right, maybe next MM who'd like to share. Lily, please unmute.
Mm,
Thanks. Hi.
hello.
Beauty.
Hi. First of all, thank you for this practice. For me, it was also divinely aligned because I really needed this. And I've been on the subject of self-love and coming back home to myself. And I got the email today and I saw the subject and I was like, oh, thank you, God. Thank you, Alesiana. It was a beautiful practice. And yeah, I've been sick lately. Um, and for a very long time, I didn't know what was going on. And I thought something was wrong with me, and I had no energy, no motivation, depression, all the stuff. And like I couldn't figure out why my body wasn't functioning, and my digestion was off, and my hormones, and nothing was working. And like, for so long, I was very lost and confused, but also judgmental of myself and very harsh with myself. Like, what's wrong with you? Why you're not functioning properly and you're not working hard enough, you're not motivated enough. Like, you're working on yourself, but like, what are you doing again in this depressed state? And I figured out all this while I had issues with my liver. And this is the reason why I was so depleted of energy and why I was feeling depressed and why I had no motivation and why the digestion was off and the hormones was off and everything was off. And yeah, so I actually touched this place of like really finding self-love and compassion, like for all this time that I pushed myself so hard, and thinking I'm not doing enough, and I'm like I need to push harder and work harder and do more practices and blah 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 blah. Blah. And all this while, my body was actually asking for love and for compassion and for rest and for coming back home. So even though now it's like a long way of healing and learning how to rest because I don't know how to rest. It's very difficult. But at least I know what's going on. And yeah, sometimes life really slows us down to teach us these lessons. When we don't listen,
Mm-hmm.
it makes you.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Well, I
I
hope you
wonder,
felt a little bit of relaxation today. Maybe in Shavasana, something somewhere.
I hope so. Yeah, I wanted to ask you because I know not all of the practices are good for me right now. I think the fire, breath of fire is not really advisable, or some of the breath holds, I'm not sure. But I was wondering if you have any suggestions of some practices that could be useful for like healing, for gathering energy in the liver, for
Mm.
I don't know, more grounding maybe. Or if you have any, I don't know, downloads or any words of wisdom on working with the liver and healing the liver.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm happy to share with you. So, first of all, actually, pretty much all of the practices of Kundalini yoga are great for your whole body and for the liver. The only kind of restrictions is like when it's in your period because you're bleeding already, and then when you do the breath of fire, you exasperate bleeding. So it means you push in your body to push out more blood than it's already doing, and that's maybe not good. And also, when you're pregnant, you should be gentle with your child. So there should be no exertion anywhere near your belly. You should be as relaxed as possible, right? So these are the two main ones that are like, of course, if you have broken bones and things like that, also, right? But actually, overall, what Kundalini yoga practices do, they purify your body. And I'm sure you guys, some of you maybe felt some pain or some discomforts. That's actually very normal. It means there's been a stagnated energy in the body. And when you start moving it for the first time, it can feel extremely uncomfortable and even painful. And then there's even this funny signs like your body starts to smell really weird, and it means actually the toxins starts coming out. And speaking of toxins, liver is the center, like it's the point through which toxins coming through and the body get cleared, right? And if it's stuck, like there's no proper purification of your body. It means so many toxins that have been coming into your life in the form of food, but it's probably much more than food. It's probably your thoughts, it's probably your environment, it's probably unhealthy choices, it's probably anytime you said yes when it was a no, like anything that was actually toxic for your being pretty much gets stuck in liver. So just tune in that this is not just physical, it's expressed as a final result in physical form, but it's actually been building up for a long time. And so, what Kundalini yoga does, it basically connects to the core of your body, your energy, and it starts unwinding it back and cleaning it itself up. And then, body will catch up with that and actually will purify. It's profound. Like, really, there's miracles when I say people like they had a cancer and it was healed with Kundalini yoga. Profound things, because actually it's your energy and it's your consciousness which is nucleus of your creation. And so once your energy field and your consciousness gets clear and pure, there's no more parasitical energies in your body that can munchkin on you, because you became strong, you became light. And now this parasitical, and by the way, parasites is a huge thing. It's a whole freaking other topic, Zoom call on just on that. Because there's been so many parasites in horrible food, in horrible water, that's been polluting human bodies, that basically using human bodies to harvest on us. It's like we think we want to eat that cake, not you, your parasites. And then they force you to go and eat it because they control your body. And so there's a lot that happens when you start taking Kundalini, is that life force, it starts pushing out all of that crap out of your body. It's incredible. And so with that, you know, when, for example, when I do the trainings, I recommend it with the diet and very specific things. So for example, during our root chakra, it's our purification time. It's the first chakra. It's like clean your house first. Before you're ready to ascend and expand and blossom, clean your house. What does that mean? Quite literally, clean your house, actually, closet, your email list, your meetings, clean your food. Now fast for a day or two, don't eat anything, don't even drink water, like get so clean, empty. You know, body always digests stuff. There's always quite literally shit in your body. So what if you give it a break? You know, your parasites start to die inside of your body because there's nothing to eat, you know? And then we sometimes mix it with clove oil or castor oil, and clove oil kills parasites. Castor oil sucks it out of your body, flushes it out of your body. And so you start taking care of your body on all levels, from the most subtle consciousness one to emotional one, because a lot of emotions start to rise in Kundalini as well. This is where your blockages are. And then the physical starts to clear in. I mean, I can't recommend it enough. You know, I mean, for me, it changed my life into before and after. I tried Kundalini yoga for the first time in 2019. Like, I was like, what? Why don't everybody do that? This is crazy. I went through training and I just changed my whole life. I moved from America to Bali. I used to be a filmmaker and director and journalist. I became Kundalini yoga teacher, healer, mystic. Like, I was just like, I want to understand everything about this yogic technology. I want to share it with as many people as possible. Like, I just, like, it healed me on all levels. And I'm sure, of course, there's more, you know, we're humans, things keep happening. But overall, I must say, my life is just radically different. You know, it's like energy body. I become younger looking with time, healthier nails, healthier hair, healthier everything, because I'm 37 years old. I looked worse when I was 27. It's insane. And like the life force just keep growing. So I would just say, you know, practice. And, you know, on my website, godsatplay.com, you can register and receive access to first module actually for free. You just log in with your email and you right away it opens. You can try it out for yourself. And if you like it, there's a whole module for root chakra, Kundalini yoga class for an hour and a half, lecture, meditation class, journaling, and rituals, meaning suggestions like clean your house, da, 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 da. So it's like you can just experience first week of the training for free on my platform just by going there. And that's already recorded and it's a gift for everybody. And of course, if you want to go with my guidance, then you join, and then we have Zoom calls every Saturday. And then I work with every person live on Zoom. And I like start asking you very personal questions, and we will unpack you in real time. It's like a collective and personal healing at the same time. So it's something like that. Lily, thank you so much for sharing the websites. So no, there's no danger for your liver from Kundalini yoga. It's good for you. My long-winded answer. Sorry, I'm like going for it. That's true.
Is there anything specific like we had for the heart specifically? Anything specific for the liver, or like what chakra
Like
is?
specific kriyas. Well, it's between basically your kind of navel point, solar plexus, heart chakra. So there's actually 3.5 chakra, which is
Okay.
the mystical chakra, which is actually in the center of your diaphragm under your heart and a little bit lower. And it's called the final gate before your heart. It's interesting. It holds a lot of anger, grief, and despair. It's like, oh, it's yucky, you know, when they say somebody like hits you in the gut, it's that feeling. And that's usually where liver holds it. It's that toxicity, it's that like, oh, I can't freaking forgive that. Like it, and it actually poisons you from inside out. Even if you're right, that was horrible what you can't forgive. You're absolutely right. And yet it poisons you right now. So what are we going to do about that? You know? So, and there are some specific exercises exactly for that center. And anyway, like when we do the circles, right?
Yeah.
When we're doing this one, we were addressing the center.
Yeah.
Now, if you notice, like we were gently moving up through all the energy centers. So the energy start getting cleared out. And if you like dare to go wilder and wilder, you're invited to howl, to roar during your practice, to scream, to cry, like to actually let your emotions out. And once you fully feel it, next thing you know, your liver is great. It's fascinating. You know, it's so interconnected. Like your emotions, your thoughts, your body, what you eat, and who you allow into your life. It's
Yeah.
all like, it's a tapestry. So yeah, it's a mystical practice. And guys, usually I give this whole presentation on Kundalini yoga, but today I just decided to guide you through full experiential journey. I felt sometimes it's better to feel it than just think about it. But it's a massive science, and I share all of it in the training, and then you have access to it for the rest of your life. It's beautifully recorded with videos, with representations, the whole shabam. So you can learn more about that and reach out to me if you want discount, support, or anything else. Like I'm here. So thank you so much,
Thank you
Beauty.
so much. Thank
I
you. Thank you.
appreciate you
I love
sharing.
you. I love your work.
And I love you too, Beauty. Keep going, keep shining, like, and I just one thing I want to share about your share. Guys, like really a lot of us people that are carrying the light and having the integrity and don't want to excuse my French, like fuck over other people to get ahead, we are under attack. Like, let's just be honest. Like the society is like we're being tested. It's through so many hardships, and the ones that receive the hardest lessons through sickness, through betrayals, through just weird crazy situations, just take it as a compliment. It means actually your soul is so freaking powerful that that darkness knows it, that it tries to destroy you. It knows. Otherwise, you would be like, "Pfft, you're not a threat to the system, darling. Just chill, eat your whatever, drink your alcohol, smoke, go fucking sleep. You're not scary for the darkness." These people will be fine. They'll just cruise until they're not. But like the people that actually doing their best to be in the light, I know so many stories right now. So many of my friends went through crazy storms over the last few years, especially last year, like almost weird attacks. You don't know how else to name it, from all angles. So really, like, don't be harsh on yourself and just cut yourself some slack and say, actually, I am embodying a very high potential of light, and that's why it's happening, and I'm here for it. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. Let's go. The showtime is on. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
I'm definitely here for it. I can totally
Got
see
it.
how it's making me so much stronger. And
Yep.
yeah,
And then we help other people to rise. It's our training, ninja training every day. Yep.
we're grateful. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much, Alesiana.
so
Thank
much.
you, Beauty.
Wishing you a beautiful day or night, wherever you are. Larissa, come join us, Beauty. I'm gonna type my email address if you guys want to reach out and ask anything else. Maybe Lily, you unmute Larissa. Larissa, come say hi. Shoo. My email. Larissa, I think you can speak. I think you're unmuted. Ah, I think maybe you need to unmute your mic, maybe on the left side. Let's see.
Oh, I'm unmuted.
Oh, perfect. Now we can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay.
Beauty.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. That was so powerful. I think me coming in with that childlike wonderment, like I don't know what to expect. I don't have any expectations. Like I allowed a lot to come through. So like, oh, I just want to cry right now. Like I had three releases, like when we were doing this one, and then this one, it was like
Powerful.
all of my own distortions, everything that like the things that I would like tell myself that were okay, and it was just like I'm doing everything. And like I've been on my journey for 7 years of like since my initial awakening, like after I met my twin flame, and like he moved in, and then it was just like bam, like it was like God came in and like started the unraveling process of me. And then like you said, like, you know, us being attacked, you know, and it was just like like at that time I didn't realize like who I was as a soul and like how much light I held, but it was like I could see, like I went through moments of like my physical eyes and my third eye integrating, where it was like I could see spirits walking on the streets with my physical eyes, and it was just like I was like, am I going crazy? No, I'm not going crazy. You know, it was like that back and forth. So it was like
Veil is getting very thin.
it's yes, yes, and like it's just been a journey. I'll say that. And like everything, like I've a couple of years ago I started diving into Kundalini, and I didn't go fully into it. I became pregnant with my second baby, and like with the babies, like I've been having trouble, you know, like grounding into like my practices and like being present, and then like the lessons that they're showing me, like it's been a whirlwind. So like this is just magical. Like I wrote, you know, I said it was truly magical. I'm grateful. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I'm just very, very thankful, very grateful. And you know, the journey that I've been on, like I feel like this is what I need to like kind of it's like a missing
Remember
link.
your light. And that's
Yes,
okay.
yes, you know. And then like sometimes I'll get into the headspaces where I'm like I get so focused on like trying to help someone else see their light, where and then it becomes like I'm trying to like your light, like wake up, your light, you know, where I see that like now that I'm looking at that, I needed to hear that. I needed to hear that to like relax into it. Like I don't need to scream and shout from the rooftops, you know, I just need to relax into it and be that frequency of love. And you know, the message that came through during the time where we were connecting with our inner child and then our higher self, like it was just love. You know, this is your message, love. You are here to teach love. Move more into love. You know, it's just like, this is your focus. You know, this is your focus. So I'm just truly grateful. This life mission, like, and like I've done work across like many past lifetimes, so I just feel like this has been a long time. Like this one life isn't just my one life anymore. Like it's like but like yeah, I released so much during this one session, and it was just amazing.
Wow. Love, I'm so, so, so happy to hear that. And you know, what I want to share is like a lot of us, you know, some of us are holding space already and we're leaders and teachers. So some of us mothers and we hold the field for our family and for our children. And sometimes when we've been carrying so much, we have this like habit of like, oh, I need to hold it all together and helping other people. But really, it's like on an airplane, you cannot help other people until you always fill up your cup first. And we've been taught that this is selfish, or we already got it figured out because we've seen the light or something. But no, it is a daily thing. It's like brushing your teeth, brush your aura, refill your cup, you know? And then when you're full, you can so much more effortlessly teach people by being. Your whole frequency of just joy and relaxed integrity communicates so much louder than anything that we could ever tell them. It's so magical. It's so hilarious. So many times, like I would practice Kundalini yoga and I would be like, sometimes we all go through sometimes through conflicts. And I've learned that instead of like keep feeding the conflict or trying to prove something, sometimes the best thing, like truly let go and forgive from my heart. And all of a sudden, the energetic contract is complete. And that person cannot be upset anymore because I am not pulling my side of the thing. And all of a sudden, on that day, the person calls me and texts me and says, "Hey, I just been feeling into it. I feel like so sorry that we like got into it. Like, let's just come back to compassion." It's like, is this crazy? Like, instant. I've done nothing. I was just emanating love out of my heart towards that person. And like sometimes it's not easy. Like sometimes people trigger us and we're like, and then it's like, but no, that's literally the trick of the darkness. The darkness occupies human bodies and then it makes us upset. And then because we think we're right, and sometimes you are, now you're possessed by that energy, even if you're right. And the key to win is to not to be possessed by that energy. And it's freaking hard, right? When we're triggered, how to stay with the heart open, but with the boundaries freaking sharp as a ninja and clarity every single moment and be so discerning and so clear and so integrous and like, like there's a word calling out darkness, but I would say calling up back into greatness. And so it's like the moment you notice something, just mention it's like, "Hey, love, I don't know where this is going, but I just wanted to share with you. I would love to transmute this moment into compassion, into kindness, and like quickly shift the field before it flipped into something that may take months to unravel back into peace. We're this powerful. And so, Larissa, I just wish you so much courage and deep self-love to keep refilling your cup, especially as a mother. My younger sister is about to become a mother, and I already can feel like her pregnancy, like 8 months pregnant, like, wow, what a upgrade, but also what a full care about these beings that we birth in female bodies, and what a profound role it is. And please take care of yourself as much as you can and
I
share the
will.
love.
Thank you. Thank you.
Such an
Infinite love.
honor to connect with you. Thank you, sister. It's not your first rodeo, that's for sure. And seeing stuff.
Yeah.
Beauty, beauty. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, beautiful humans. If anybody else wants to come say hi and share your experience, feel free to do so. I'll also just here type in, I don't know, my Instagram in case you want to connect with me there so you don't feel like you're being dropped after. Feel free to reach out, to write, or anything at all. But last few moments, if anybody really feels the call to share, to ask anything, this is the time. I guess it's the moment of recognition of where we've been.
I just want to add, I love your dedication to this work. I really feel it, and just want to honor that.
Thank you so much, Felix. It's such a, it's kind of hilarious, once it like takes you over, you can't do anything else. It's a cosmic joke. It may look very devotional, but it actually like it eats you up from the inside, and actually you will get sick if you don't express it. It's weird. And I think the ones of us that deny our talents and deny the energy that comes through us, I think it turns into cancer or some weird stuff. It's like the energy gets inverted and it just blows up inside of your body. So like I feel every time I don't pass on this energy or this light or whatever is inside of me that I've received, things don't get so good. Like the spirit is like, excuse me? Like we've given you so much and you're just chilling over here, darling? Okay. And then I'm like, okay, I'm back on track. I'm gonna serve, I'm gonna teach, I'm gonna heal, I'm gonna listen. And then like, I'm back into the flow. So it's humbling and it's also deeply rewarding all at the same time.
I would like to add, oh, sorry, Felix.
Yeah, sharing
I
that.
just wanted to add to Felix, and like I've been on a few different calls with like other healers, and I want to say that like you are one of the most authentic, probably you and one other person that I've been on a call with, that it's like you can actually feel the authenticity, you can feel the divine container, like you can feel it. It's just absolutely beautiful.
Thank you so much. I feel so happy that it resonates and it supports you. Thank you so much for feeling it and for seeing me. Thank you. Thank you, sister. All right, and Tali, please unmute, and I will also ask Lily to unmute. Hi, Beauty.
So, hi. Thank you so much. I'm very emotional because it's true. I've been I've been into Kundalini. I'm also actually I say I'm at service of light and love. I'm also entered after dying, actually, really having stories like you had, and even more, you know. And but I always came back also through the work also with plant medicine, with Kundalini. I came to Tao also, it was a revelation, and all about this divine union. And I opened spaces also with the masters, Cosmovision with Harika and Dina. They all talk about water, fire, sol y luna, and we have to be complete, exactly as you say, each one to find his mission and to be really at service to help each other, love each other. And this is my prayer, and I work it. And last year I met, 2 years ago, a healer from Peru, and after the father of my daughter also left us and hit her, and all the judgment for 10 years, nobody listens to us. She's going to arrive maybe later. So I'm a single mother also for 15 years now. And but I was never sick in 20 years also with all this work, Kundalini, the plants, you know. I'm 53 and I look also younger. I'm like everything manifesting, you know, really like wow. And this man, and I fell in love. It's true. I opened my house again. I opened and all this wisdom, you know, of Tao and divine union, that we really went high. And as you know, yeah, we can manifest everything. It's really wow. That's the medicine. And we don't need actually to eat plant and all that if we don't walk in beauty and walk our words and our prayers. And this man actually manipulated me, used me. I worked for him and he never paid me. And I saw something is not correct, but I still continue. And in front of my daughter and everybody. And at the end, yeah, it took me out of the prayer of the groups I created. But actually it was taking my light out. But because I do this for the 10 years here in Switzerland and all over the world, people actually all called me, you know. They said, this is a manipulator. Come back to your heart. Come back to your prayer, to your value. And you're going to attract again the people like you. And, you know, again, me, I know you for a long time. I don't know, during COVID on YouTube. And I received this message. And last time I went for the chakra, and it was, wow, so powerful what you shared and who you are, because I always write, you really shine. And for me, I know this is aura, you know. I also feel like a solar woman that was really, so I died. I had the shock septical last year, and I saw the creator, and I'm 53, and some young man there, he didn't come back. But I really came back, and I saw the creator give me the hand, you know, to come back and firmly now walk and try to take out of the toxicity. But it's hard, I can't. And even today, I opened again the message. After 6 months, I'm alone, trying to tell him also this, educate, you know, that you cannot do this, you know, actually. We have to respect. We open spaces to talk about this. We are God and goddesses, you know, divine union. We have sacred alliances. We have compromises. We are responsible of our life and choices. Or we put our heart on the table and we say, no more. And then he's saying, you lying, and me, I'm destroyed, you know. I'm like, I cannot, but I'm better now. And thank you so much, because I heard this. I don't love myself enough. I don't respect me. So I didn't put limits. And this practice is like, again, I'm coming back actually, because I couldn't walk. The hospital cut a nerve of my leg. So for 1 year, I couldn't walk and sit and nothing. And I'm a single mother. I couldn't cook, nothing. And now I'm back. You see, I can walk. I can even sit here and do not so long. But yeah, so I'm not gonna. I have to stop because I can talk for hours. It's hard for me to open my heart because I'm ashamed also of what happened. So I didn't say to people. But now, yeah, I said the truth, because they say your protection is to talk. And I always say, Satnam, my truth. And people don't support. It's true, because I'm so authentic. And I saw this, we talk about authenticity. And they try to tell you, no, come back to your mask and do your haha. No, and I'm not going to do it. Yeah. You see, so thank you for your really sharing your wisdoms and your practices and, you know, all this light. that, as you say, the more we are, the more we're going to have this egregore and heal. And it's all about healing our relations. And then we have healthy relations and a healthy community, family. We're not sick. And I work with masters that 100-year-old, they don't know what is hospital, divorce, they don't know what is, so it's crazy, they have nothing, just the heart. They say, Urpiei son koyai, I appreciate your heart. It's a way to say, I look how you work from your heart, how you speak from your heart. So when I saw love today, I'm like, so thank you also for offering for free, because for me, I'm social health. I couldn't work, you see, so I lost also all my abundance. It took me everything, and I paid him everything also, because I'm so generous. I wrote this Lakota value, generosity, humility,
Well,
charity.
self-sacrificing. You get
Exactly.
back to the other side of it.
Yeah, but I'm also on the red path, on the moon dance, and it's true. They say, the sacrifice is only the blood, we give, but it's to the Mother Earth, and yeah, but it's true. It's not sacrifice. Somebody told me during ceremony, now you're not at service. Stop. This is sacrificing. And yeah, I got sick even there because I didn't say the truth. I got really even angine, here. It was like blowing. I couldn't talk. Imagine. So I know it's all about emotion, and it's true. We have to come back to the heart. Otherwise, I lost faith. I was disillusioned. I'm like, this world is crazy now again. And it's true. It's good I have my daughter. I tell you, it's also because of this love unconditional that, yeah. And she also, her father was, it's insane, so it happened to me with the father again. So now I know, the universe sent me this too. So I think I learned, but it's a hard process to come back to my light and to the joy, because I'm a very joyful person. And I lost my smile and a lot of things, and I also want to cry now, but of joy. Thank you, really, thank you.
Crying giggle, I came out with this term, crafting. It's like crying and laughing at the same time.
Yeah,
You have
it's
no idea
beautiful.
how many times I'm
Exactly.
like, it's like funny and
Yeah.
tragic, like
And
life is
even
funny.
when you orgasm, they say the Tao, at one point you can have tears. It's touching something it's normal. So it's all linked. Yeah. Like the yoni, the mouth, and then you make noise. That's why we have to talk. And then we open the third eye also. And we connect with God. And it's, divine. It's not sex. It's not, but as you say, this chakra, it's so important. And I know it. And I combine people. And then again, when it's you, you don't see it coming. And it
Oh
happened
yeah,
to me. You
we're
see,
sometimes the last one to see that.
yeah.
It's actually so interesting, love. Thank you so much for sharing and for being so courageous to, reveal aspects that, I say, like, when we have this kind of circle, we have a sense of safety, sometimes more than with our close people. Because here we're on the same frequency. It's like this kind of airplane honesty. It's like a stranger that you may never meet again. And yet something opens in the field, you're like, finally,
Yeah.
truth, I'm
Total
liberated.
safety,
And
as you
it's
say. And
so,
sometimes
so
with close people, it's not safe. I saw they're toxic. So with you, exactly.
Yeah. You actually feel safe. So, love, I want to speak into it because you touched something so important, Darkness, I mean, I've noticed it in my case, for example, also, like, comes sometimes, almost not sometimes, like almost always, it actually wants to come to closest people. Because when you start becoming very bright and very powerful, okay, how else can it approach you? Of course, through the closest people that you have entanglements with, that you have vulnerabilities with. And your close people may not even be aware of it. It happens through their subconscious. Like any person that is basically not fully illuminated and not fully aware and present in each moment can become subject for entities to come and basically through them do stuff to whoever is they want to remove, basically out of the field, out of the embodiment of light. And so I've seen my whole family attacked by darkness and getting sick all the time, having crazy situations with money. My sister recently got impregnated by a guy who lied to her that he cannot make children because he has a defect since childhood, got her pregnant right away, convinced her to stay pregnant until she was 4 months, and then dropped her and disappeared after 4 months. It was almost like a demonic force. My sister now pregnant, alone, working her ass off in Poland while I'm supporting her, and I'm coming back to Belarus to help her to give birth, single future mother, And I'm just like, what are demonic forces on this planet that take over into people to do
The most
stuff like
close
that?
one, yeah. Because
Yeah,
manipulator, they do this to the child, to the wife. And
anyone.
outside, they're perfect persons.
Yeah.
But that's really a demonian, exactly, as you say.
Yeah. And so it's like, you just gotta like keep it as clean and as clear as possible. And also, I think it's another thing with sovereignty. And this has been my intense practice with my family. Like, I love my family so much, but I also can't do the work for them. Like I'm a sovereign soul, they're sovereign souls. And I've tried sometimes save my mom, my sister, my father, and I realized if they don't do the work, I will literally drown. I'll die carrying everybody. And after years of doing it and helping them financially, energetically, emotionally, I was like, guys, I'm 37 years old. I'm still not feeling fully safe or financially abundant because I'm carrying the load on my shoulders since I was 19. I am exhausted. Do you understand that you're actually slowly killing me? And when I started to communicate it to them, they were first like in such a shock. And then they felt upset. And then we like didn't talk for months. But you know what? As much as it was so painful and I was crying almost every single day, it was so scary not to like carry my dearest people. But actually, it was an important initiation for all of us. You know what? Surprise, surprise. They all rose into their power and they figured it out. Because now, all of a sudden, for the first time in their life, they couldn't lean on me, which I was like a man in the family that always will figure it out, always will save the day because I moved to
When you
America.
don't grow.
Now
Yeah.
I can do it. And so I was actually understanding that I was enabling them to stay as a victim. And actually, if I would have dropped them earlier, they would have risen to their power sooner.
Yeah, yeah,
Also on me, you know?
yeah,
And it
yeah.
was such an intense lesson. Like, oh my gosh, it was the hardest, because we love our people and we get entangled with them. There's so much karmic contracts. Like, who knows? Maybe in the previous time, like, you were the abuser and your boyfriend was like the virgin that you raped and ran away. I mean, who knows what are your contracts?
Yeah, yeah.
And so it's intense when it comes to relationships, and it's just important to like be in deep love, but also in deep sovereignty, and just keep reminding people, it's like, I believe in you, you're in your power. If we're gonna lean in each other too much, if you keep demanding something from me, but you're not giving it to yourself, that's cancer.
Yeah, totally. No, and I'm a pleaser. I know I'm a pleaser in these signs, I'm a Gemini. I know that I need the other to be happy to feel, but that you're right. And at the other time I know when I'm in my power, and I know when people, that it's like jealousy. People don't like when you have so much light, actually. So people told me they're going to try everything. So thank you to remind me, actually, this. Me too. I left my parents also. It's like, no, I cannot. And I've all the tools. But exactly, if they don't do, it's not me. I cannot save them.
Yeah.
No.
And like just last one, like to button it up, only in the beginning, actually, we trigger people with our light because by you just being yourself, you could be just like mouth shut, walking in the room with your just simply energetic presence.
Yeah.
If you rose into a higher level of light that someone else did, and if they're not ready yet to look at that within themselves, they will just not like you. It's hilarious. Like just that's it. Because you exist, we already hate you. And
Yeah.
that's speaking, and there could be more. But the thing is, like, if you continue to stay in your light and not to get aggressive or resentful or revengeful or angry, but you just keep emanating light while keeping the good, clean boundaries, sooner or later, I promise you, they come back to you and they say, thank you so much. You inspired me. And like I have women all the time in my life say, I first like hated you. I first was jealous of you. I first was this. Sometimes for years, talking behind my back, backstabbing, doing a lot of pretty nasty stuff that women do when they're scared of another woman's radiance. And then they come back years later and they say, I'm so sorry. And I actually really appreciate you. And you taught me a lot about courage and self-respect and radiance. And may I now reconnect with you as a true sister. And it's been a deep journey for me to like come back into forgiveness and to connection. Just trust that you're actually giving people permission slip to be in their light. And even if they're not ready yet for it, you still gave them the permission slip and it will stay with the nervous system. So don't worry about it, like you're dealing with the energy field ultimately. Like don't even take it personally. It's just
Yeah,
freaking.
I know it's a big thing. Yeah, I know. The negative. I know. We're going
Just play
to
with it as a
lots.
game. It's a game. It's a
Yeah.
fun game. It's a Mario game. And the harder your levels of hardships, it means the more you're advancing.
It's just
And
that my heart is broken. This man I loved, and this is the thing. So this is somebody really close that I love. So still, I cannot accept, if you want, this a rupture, as they say. And sometimes, yes, you have all semilla, all grain has to explode actually and chaotic to grow and flourish. So I actually I want to thank him too, but it's really I yeah, it's him who talked bad about me, but it didn't work, as I said, because no, people that know me don't exactly love me for this light, but he was jealous and he's doing everything outside, and it, you know, so it's exactly, I let it go, you know, I trust the universe. It's kind of my process. I have to, but as you say, it's like demoniac, is disgusting. I'm really, yeah, very sad about all this. Lot of anger is true too, and disappointment about people walking the red path or path of light of medicines, you know. Heal yourself, as I say, as you say, first you have to fill your cup. Me, I say like the moon, you have to be full and before you serve medicine. You cannot do this. Accompany people if you're not you. Respecting, you know. But yeah, I have to shut up because I know the more I say it, 6 months is not realizing, and me, I'm not closing the door totally, no. But as soon as it's true, energetically, some days I blocked all Instagram, everything. People call me. I had new jobs, you know. I know now. I go to Peru back. I'm going to open a space, Temazcal in May. You know, everything now because I really, after 6 months, energetically, I said, you
Close
know.
it.
But sometimes I want to come back. You see, open the phone, and
No, no,
it's.
no, 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 love. But you need to promise to yourself that this was your contract, honestly, with the darkness.
I
It's
know.
not your divine union. It's a soul that like packed with heavy contracts. And you know, it needs to come back such a deep self-love and self-respect and actually to divine goddess energy, not from an arrogant place, but from a place of just remembrance that women are here to be honored, to be
Yeah,
revered.
that's why. But I thought you don't imagine what. That's why it was so hard for me, even as a Taoist, you know, to find a man that knows, you know, also.
Of
And
course,
in
it's
that,
just
but yeah,
sophisticated darkness. It's gonna have spiritual cape. Are you kidding me? The harshest manipulation I've experienced was in spiritual realms. Of course, where's the final place where devil will hide? In a church.
yeah,
Duh. Raping a child as a pedophile. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
like
Oh my
it's freaking sophisticated, you know, and it will get into every freaking hole. So we need to be sharp at every single moment. And you know, like this whole, especially women, like, oh my gosh, my heart open, I love him. Everything goes, unconditional love. It's like, no, you will get unconditional love your child. That's what deserves the unconditional love, you know, because it's a baby. Man is not a baby. There needs to be some coherence and resonance of truth. And the moment it disappears, sorry, darling, go back to the kindergarten, but you do not have access to my divine feminine. Simple.
Exactly. I know. But I feel also all this that I receive, you know, it's, yeah, I have to clean, you know, now I'm not doing anything. I'm back alone. Even if me, yeah, I have orgasm every day. I start my day like this, you know, after the practice, me, I don't have shame to say to people, you know, alone, but you have to
Yeah,
activate this
back to the
chakra and gozar de la vida, you know, like, yeah, orgasm of the life. Say thank you and open this, then you can walk all day. But yeah, I miss this too. It's true. I pray. I just pray for this. I hope because I'm 53 and kind of sick now with scarves and all that I do
No, you
find
got
this
this. You
divine
survived
masculine.
this. You're gonna be so fine. You're gonna be so fine, much more than fine.
I
Seriously.
love you.
I see your light. I see your freaking badassery no matter what happened with you, and you just freaking keep rising. Are you kidding me? As a single mother, you
You're right.
went through all of this and still here looking like this.
Yeah.
You're gonna be laughing in a year. I'm just wishing you like so many blessings, so much
Thank
courage to stay in self-love and self-respect and trust that you can manifest such incredible timelines by anchoring the light and never ever ever self-betraying yourself again. Because you serve in the spirit. So stand there. Always,
you.
always, always, sister. So
Aho,
much
much love and blessings. Thank you so much from the
love.
bottom
Yes,
of my heart. Really. Thank you. Wow.
like,
Powerful. Thank you.
like,
Thank you. Thank you.
thank you so much, love.
Aho. Wow.
Ah, oh, guys, wow. This is a powerful call. Like, I mean, you know, we always have powerful calls, but Jesus Christ, like, field is like, I have like an orgasm in my heart, the same I did like Dieta in Peru on Bobinsana and Rao, when the heart was really exploding and you do ayahuasca every other night, and you literally feel like orgasmic love in your heart for all of humanity. And then when you think about it, you're like, I love. It's almost too intense, and this is literally how I feel with you guys. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, beautiful humans. I know we went a little for too long, but I hope it's okay. It's been so much magic. So just to close our magical call again, we have the platform godsatplay.com. You can register with your email and try the first module for absolutely free and try out the practices. It's basically a much longer practice, an hour and a half than we experienced today. And all other ways, like I recorded it with so much love and such a high quality in Bali with like stunning cameras, videos, deep attention to details. I used to be an actress and a filmmaker, so I really put my love into it. It's like people joke, it's like a Showtime, Netflix style awakening, but still with love, which is, I think is a good combo. And yeah, if you guys want to join, please do join. It's every training that I lead, it's such a profound soul recognition. What I would just want to say, I call it for my personal kind of like sensation, not like a training. It's actually summoning of souls that remember each other. And guys, we're preparing. Like I'm pretty sure we're gonna experience. I'm sorry to say, but more wars and more weird so-called viruses and whatever else is coming through down the pipeline, because the darkness can feel that we're awakening. And so we need to become much, much stronger inside of ourselves. Never ever forget that connection to the source, and we also need to know each other and recognize each other and sense each other immediately. And so anytime we practice together, remember together, we kind of like mycelium network of mushrooms, but we're like mycelium network of divine humans, start anchoring a light on this planet. And it's really a big deal. It's been proven by science, Maharishi effect. When people meditate together, they literally, the percentage of crime goes down in a town, even though just simply people just meditated, did nothing. No, vibrations work. Just like the phones work on vibration and G towers, so is the vibration coming out of our bodies. And we're very powerful batteries, hence why those frequencies want to harvest it, because it's yummy and because it's a divine actually honor to be in the human body. And so, anytime we're not in charge of our consciousness, that's when the energies may take it. And so it's our responsibility to become so aware in every single moment and truly choose the frequency that we actually want to host in this body, in the way we think, in the emotions we attach to it, and food we eat, and the way we move, and the way we act. And guys, please, just get out of any kind of victim mentality or shrinking mentality, because you know what, I feel it's been like a virus in spiritual community and just in the light people that like, oh, it's too arrogant to like be in my life, rise into power. If we don't rise into organization, if we don't rise into intense discipline and courage, who is going to do it for us? Dark frequencies that have been built in structures all around the planet, the governments that schedule wars, no, they're not going to do it. It's going to be us. It's actually warrior training right now. Like, sorry for being so intense, like, oh, Kundalini yoga training, love and light, but like, that's what's happening on the planet right now. And so just like acknowledge it, like, this is the time. This is the time to own your power, to own your light, to launch that company, to share that with people, to say what you gotta say, to cut out the cords that you're here to cut out. Like, this is a hero's journey. And the more we're gonna do that, the more we're gonna anchor that truth. And yes, in the beginning, it's gonna be hard. It's like a flower that's moving through like concrete. It's hard. It's the gravity of everything that is not wanting you to rise. But the more you do it, the easier it's gonna get. And the gravity of your choices will start pushing you upwards. And then you're not gonna be afraid anymore. Like, I've received so many like dark moments in my childhood and in my 20s. And even now, like sometimes people just wanna like almost attack because they don't believe you can be in the light. They're like, something is probably manipulative about it. Like, people wanna question you all the freaking time because it's too much. It's too much if you actually own the light for a lot of people. And I feel this is our responsibility. This is our legacy. I think this is what our ancestors are praying for. And I think this is what our future generation, our children, hoping we will rise for and really be here, not some like fluffy spirituality that's hiding under the yoga mat at home. No, this is warriors that actually will rebuild this planet and hopefully like safe from insane energetic structures that been very deliberately organizing like humanity's destruction. So it's so interesting, like I'm coughing, right? Like the energy is moving. It's like the moment I'm speaking into something that's like anywhere like stuck, You will see actually in Kundalini yoga, we start yawning on coffee, and a lot of things start happening. It's like literally those energies like coming out of the body. So yeah, on this beautiful note and a 3 hour Zoom call, I'm sending you guys so much love, so many blessings. May we all remember our divine light. May we always stay in that luminous remembrance of who we truly are. May we attract our brothers and sisters that also doing their best to stay in the light. And may we have the courage to transmute the darkness, even if it comes into us. And may we have the discernment to dance around it like through Aikido, find a way to engage with it so it doesn't destroy us, so we can handle it with grace, with precision, with gratitude, and maybe even cheeky playfulness. Why not? And see what happens in that. You know, like really use all of your tools. We all are unique, very needed puzzles of grand mosaic. And truly, guys, all hands on deck for what's happening right now on the planet. I'm sending you all so much love. Reach out if you want to connect. I'm here. I love you all. And thank you so, so, so much for sharing the field together. Mwah. Love you. Satnam. Keep remembering. The only real thing here is love. Ciao, beauties.
Beautiful.